XRP take the #1 position in the entire crypto market and take over Bitcoin? I've seen a lot of people make videos about this. I've seen a lot of people comment about this, and I want to give you guys my honest truth. I guess truth is always honest. My thoughts on the matter. Because as it currently stands, I think there's a lot of misinformation about what cryptocurrencies can do in terms of price gain. Many people are uninformed about what to expect realistically. But then again, also a lot of people have never seen a proper crypto bull cycle. And so I'm going to tell you guys two parts of this coin, all right? So to give you guys a small little rundown of what's going on right now, the crypto market is in full blazing glory, right? We are, in my opinion, at one of the starting points of a crazy super cycle. But I gotta quickly admit that also, even though we know where we're gonna end up over the next 7 to 12 months, we don't know how many dumps in the midst there will be. Every single bull market, there are good corrections and proper ones. Right now, the last 2 weeks or so, we've gone quite exponential. It is not too crazy to go 6 weeks without any crazy interruption, but it could also happen after 2. It could happen right now, it could happen tomorrow. And at some point, Bitcoin basically peaks. Quick interception. If you've not done it yet, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video. And let me know down below in the comment section if you're actually holding any XRP. If you find this interesting, let me know down below if you're holding any. But also, if you've not done it yet, check out the link down below to 𝗏𝗏𝗀. It's the crypto exchange I'm using to trade crypto right now. You can use it from anywhere in the world. Very easy to sign up. And the first few people to sign up get themselves a $15 bonus. Just check it out. Link is down below. And the dominance is at one of the highest points of general, full-on market dominance. And it moves into altcoins. This is what the altcoins are looking like right now. Obviously, we've done really, really well over the past few weeks. We're flying, it seems like, right? And that is making a lot of people wonder, how far can they fly? And can coins like XRP, realistically speaking, get to Bitcoin's level, which in this case, it would be like almost 2 trillion, or even take the #1 position? Now, let's talk two parts. One is, could it do it price market cap wise? The answer is yes. Just very open and real with you. There's no real restriction keeping XRP from hitting a similar market cap as Bitcoin or overtaking Bitcoin in terms of the fact that it's possible, right? There's almost nothing keeping it back from doing that, except for, and this is the most schlam kicker, demand. If there was more demand for XRP than for Bitcoin, you'd see it happen. And there are a lot of people speculating that the demand will flow, it will come, and they're waiting for it. And again, it could. Now, to be more realistic though, am I expecting XRP to overtake Bitcoin or get to the similar range? We're not talking about a $60,000 a coin price tag, right? I mean, XRP right now is at $60 billion. To get to Bitcoin's place right now, we should do about a 30x. So we'd see about, let's say a 30 something dollar XRP. Again, it doesn't really sound that crazy. It sounds quite a lot of a move. It sounds like too big of a move for like 1 season, perhaps 2 seasons though. It's really not that crazy. Then again, at that point, Bitcoin will have most likely already moved up significantly, because right now at 1.8 billion at 90,000, there's a very good chance that if XRP would gain this amount, it's not going to do it alone, right? Ethereum and all these others will have gained also. And that just means that the crypto market probably has expanded by many, many folds before XRP gets to that point. Point being, again, at that point, it could get as big as Bitcoin, sure, something in the future. But again, will there be enough demand to overtake it? Because that would basically mean that XP would have to do a 30x right now, right? 30 times as much, while Bitcoin doesn't really move anymore. And it's just something I'm not really going to be waiting for. Also, from that perspective, you would then be waiting for like a shift. You would be waiting for some event that's going to happen probably overnight, or perhaps continuously over the next few months, that's going to either make people lose interest in Bitcoin, so the money just flows from Bitcoin to these other coins, which does indeed happen, and that we call an altcoin season, but then they'd have to lose it by such crazy margins that either Bitcoin drops a lot and other altcoins take over, perhaps XRP or Ethereum or Solana, whatever, one of the big coins, or where even Bitcoin stays relatively stable and just more and more money flows into these other things. But again, we've got to get some huge margins then, because realistically, again, people would have to lose either all faith in Bitcoin or gain such newfound confidence in XRP for that to happen. That has not really been showcased before. And I know many people come up to me and say, Dusty, but actually XRP makes more sense to do well than Bitcoin because it's faster, it's more scalable in some ways, yada, 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 yada. Sure. But almost never in finances have the best products also been the most successful. Very often it's either about marketing, first mover advantage, or all these other outside factors. So just because something is better in utility does not mean it will do better in price or in market positioning. Just because one piece of fabric is way better than another one, it doesn't mean it will have the most success. And you can kind of extrapolate that to almost any other world or angle. But let's get back to the core question. Am I expecting XRP to overtake Bitcoin? My answer is no. Why? Well, there is an argument to be made that Bitcoin is going to really shred this season in a positive way or negative way. Positive meaning, hey, it's going to go to 130, 150,000. And that time around, altcoins will go so hard because of all this newfound confidence in the crypto market. And the Bitcoin ETF has been around for a while, but all these other altcoin ETFs are going to start shining. And since there's going to be so many flows to alts, that this time it just pops off. Or shredding in the sense that we see a very massive Bitcoin dominance correction or slash, right? And a lot of it is going to flow into altcoins. Maybe XRP takes the triumph. We have not really seen any indication of that yet, though. I mean, today, the last few days, we've seen crazy XRP price surges. But again, we are going to have to wait for a flip to be switched. There needs to be some sort of event that's all of a sudden taking this from just doing well to doing extremely well. And I wouldn't know what that catalyst would have to be. And then again, it marks the question, could it be any coin or could it just be XRP? Many of the holders think, no, it should only be XRP. But I think it's similarly as asking, hey, can Solana overtake and BNB overtake? There is an argument to be made as to why they all could, and there's nothing really stopping them from Bitcoin moving all the money out and then going into altcoins, and one altcoin gets so much money in that it overtakes. But again, there's no real logical path as of this point for it to be any one of them specifically. There's even a world where I'm seeing Dogecoin overtake Bitcoin, but then again, as of this point, I'm not expecting it to, nor am I expecting another meme coin to overtake Doge anytime soon, but I do see a world where 𝗵𝗵, for example, becomes worth way more than Doge. I do see it happening, but the path there is still quite vague because it has to do a 5x to just get to that level. And Doge usually is like the market setter for memes. So if Dogecoin goes down a lot, mostly memes going down. And if 𝗵𝗵 goes up by these crazy margins day in, day out, I do expect Doge will actually kind of follow suit. So the pursuit to the spot, it just keeps getting like harder and harder as it gets closer to it for the most part, I think. Now, what do I expect for XRP? This cycle, and that's why I said before, a 30x really, it's not that far stretched, but it's quite far stretched for the current phase we are in. Like I said before, we're in a really good spot. And I think that Bitcoin is going to start ripping from here to really well. We don't know where it's going to end up though. But if Bitcoin goes on a crazy tangent, right? If it goes really crazy, there's a good chance that coins like XRP will also go even crazier. The problem is, right now, to get to the high point for XRP is $3, right? $3, $4. That's the all-time high. I think every single cycle, it should do a few multiples of its all-time high. In 2021, XRP didn't do it. I think this season, we should in my opinion, definitely see at least a $10 to $15 XRP. Just think, back in 2017, 2018, the 5th of January, I think, it got to $3, $4, right? Maybe there were some glitches. Let's just say it got to $3. Then in 2021, it should have gotten to at least like $7. So double the all-time high, I'm thinking. Maybe even more, but let's just say $7 to be conservative. And this time around, it should be at least double the all-time high from previous cycle. The only problem is it didn't make one. But let's just say again, $10, $15 as a target that I've got. Now, that could be placed a lot higher, just like how we have a Bitcoin target of between $130,000 and $250,000. I mean, it could be that Bitcoin goes to 350,000 this cycle. It goes way quicker. It goes way harder. And then our XRP target goes from like 10, 15 to maybe 25, maybe even $30, right? Maybe. The problem is, at that point, Bitcoin will be worth like 7 times as much or whatever. Let's say 4 times as much as it is today, 3, 4 times. At that point, the market cap of Bitcoin may also be 6 trillion or whatever. And at that point, the pursuit again becomes hard. So my point being, unless there's some crazy shift where all of a sudden all the money flows out, Bitcoin will relatively keep its strength in the market. Also because it's got the first mover advantage, it's the largest by far, it's got the craziest ETF flow. But then again, in terms of what Bitcoin size is right now, could it get to that level? For almost any of these major altcoins, I do believe it will happen. Just give it a little bit of time. But again, I'm not your financial advisor. These are just my thoughts. If you're not done yet, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video. And if you want to trade crypto, I've got a link to BLOFIN down below. As the first few people that sign up get themselves a juicy little deposit bonus. You can see it right here. First 50 people that sign up get themselves $10 and 5 XRP. So check it out. Link is down below. We only got like 2 more days to claim it. So check it out quickly. And that's about it for my thoughts. Subscribe for more videos, daily updates and everything.